What do you think about people raising chickens in their backyards in Ashland?
I think it's a fantastic idea. I think that the contrary would be very odd. I think that raising chickens in the backyard is necessary. We need those eggs, and it also really helps the community to have livestock around. I think it's really important.
What about in high density areas where you'd be really close to a neighbor?
Well, roosters aren't legal in the city limits. I know that as of living in Portland, but I don't think that chickens bother anybody from everything I've been able to learn over time. And in Portland, we even had goats, so it's great.
In the city limits, you can have goats?
Anyone that wants to have chickens in their backyard should be able to do so.
Great. And you raise chickens yourself?
We do commercially.
How many chickens do you have?
About 1,000.
Wow.
There's a positive and a negative side of that. The great thing is if there's enough room to have chickens right there and fresh eggs, it's fabulous. But they are loud, and neighbors maybe don't want to be awakened at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning.
I think it's a good idea. I like the idea of sustainable agriculture, of families doing it independently, of having organic things, of course. And I used to raise chickens, although not in my backyard. I think that the 75-foot limit is way too far away because everybody's too close together for that. So it should be more like 20, but I would limit the number of chickens to about 6. And because there has been a suggestion in the newspaper that you could have up to 20 chickens, and I think that could be a problem. So yeah, 6 chickens is usually a good number. I had 6, so I like that.
You need some room for chickens. They're really smelly, can be really smelly, and unless you put a lot of work and clean them every single day. It just takes room. They can be really noisy. It's just not a good thing for a small yard. Need some room.
As long as it's kept within reason, maybe a limit of like 4 chickens before you need a permit or something like that. Should be fine for people to raise chickens in their own backyards. It's going to tear up your yard, but hey, it's your yard.